A very warm welcome everyone, I hope you're well as usual. My name is Nick from the Commodore Amiga, and this time we're going to be messing about with a shooter called 3D Galax, published by Gremlin Graphics in 1988. Now it takes the game Galaxian from the arcades, which was on NAMCO in 79, and tries to put a 3D take on the thing. So will it be successful? I don't know. You see there's a scanner down the bottom middle, that's to try and keep us level, but it's up and down, there's a little bit of inertia forward and back, left and right. Try and line yourself up with shooting the aliens coming at you, and don't let them collide into you, which Galaxians tend to do. Right, here we go, let's try and clear them. Interesting colours, it's nice and bright. Starfield coming towards me, but it's moving a little bit slow. Music all the way, and my shooting seems to be a little bit off. How close can we get to these boys? I do not know. Right, so basically clear all the aliens, destroy them completely, and it's on to the next stage. If you can get there. It looks like the brightness in this universe is up to maximum. It's very garish colours. So we're going to keep going past this fleet. Yeah, the inertia is quite bad here. I'm trying to level it off. It seems to be going up, uppity up. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. It's not expert gameplay, which I show you again and again. It's dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, and seeing how you would have got on your first or second go. So here come the aliens, and this game's not particularly good at the moment. The music's got a nice resonance to it, but it's not really going anywhere. Oh look, as I said, that's some sort of like electric guitars kicked in. Red. That alien seems to be flapping wings, don't know why he's doing that in space. Right, come on, let's line up properly. Yeah, this is annoying. It's quite difficult actually. The gun doesn't go straight forward, there's a bit of inertia, so I've gone a little bit left or a little bit right previously. Yeah, this is awkward, I have to get in real close. Oh, that's too close. And that's obviously I've been hit, and that's in my death throes. 3D Galax. I don't think it was a big hit. Gremlin Graphics went on to do like the Lotus trilogy. It was a lot better than this. Oh, I've hit one. Maybe they was just warming up. So it's when the thing destroys, its polygons split everywhere. If your polygons are split everywhere, then comment in the comment section below. So I prefer. It's an interesting idea. I prefer Galaxian, the 2D sort of like one. Also come out on the ZX Spectrum, Galaxian and Galaxians, which was an unofficial one. But essentially, Galaxian is a bit like Space Invaders, really. But every so often, a couple of ships, if not more, detach from the main fleet and come and attack you on some sort of a kamikaze course. 3D Galax. Let's go for 2D Galax, really. Right, so I'll go. I would have played this every now and again as a kid, but I wouldn't have gone a great deal. The speed I would have ignored, as you seem to do, yeah, you can do keyboard or you can do the mouse. I'm doing the keyboard here. The mouse might be a bit easier, I don't know, but yeah, I don't think this game's going to go anywhere. There's going to be no end of level bosses. When you destroy the fleet, it's going to start again. Looks like if you've got patience, because there's no time limit here, it looks like if you've got patience you could probably win this. I haven't got any patience. Hope you're looking at the radar there on the bottom middle. Our scores are all there. It tells you what waves you're on the left. Lives left 2. It's a little bit boring, isn't it? It's a bit of a bore fest. Now with the Commodore Amiga, unlike any other system we review, there's a few good games at the top there, which are actually the creme de la creme. Then there's a big chunk of mediocre games in the middle, and then there's this huge amount of lazy games which don't seem to be going anywhere. And unfortunately, this might be no, I suppose this is lower middle, I suppose. The Amiga could do so much better, but then you had a lot of Atari ST ports which are quite lazy, and games which weren't like filled out. They weren't taking the most use of the Commodore Amiga's supreme power, which is a shame. When you look at the system, the Mega Drive, all the games are like, well, there's a few exceptions, but all the games seem to be pumped up the maximum just to say, what can we do with this thing? Let's wring the neck out of it and get every last ounce of power. Amigas, and particularly this one as well, there's not a great deal going on. Oops, good shot. Right, how many are left of these things here? I've probably destroyed half of them, have I? There's about 4 left. Come on, you nincompoop. Well, I've only got 1 life. Looks like on this first one at least, you're only going to die if something collides into you, which it has done there. Let's see. It's only my impatience that got me killed there. So, you know, if you're a kid sitting in your room on your own, back in the day, You could have lined yourself up gradually to see what's going to happen next, but I presume it's the same fleet going over and over and over and over again until your mum calls you for dinner or it's time to go to bed, and then you think, oh no, I've been playing 3D Galax for 2 hours, I should have done my maths homework. What's cosine mean? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. It's with that sort of thing really. Pythagoras, who was he? Right, okay, so the fleet's like information there. I'm firing forward because I've got no inertia so far, so when I start moving the thing, then it all starts going a bit wrong. I haven't hit any of them. So you've got the purple ones at the front, orange ones second, and those 3 yellow birds there that Bob Marley sang about, 3 little birds beside my window, and then you've got a big flappy one at the end. If you're a big flappy one at the end, then comment in the comment section below. Why are you flapping in space? What's going on? What's your beef? And what have you had for dinner? Hooray! I expect aliens have all sorts of stuff. Dooby dooby da booby da booby da booby da boo. Come on, just keep on moving. Maybe. I don't know. We have the views to be about 10 minutes, but it's a struggle sometimes. Hope you're enjoying the videos. If you watched this far in and you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Help me out a great deal. The numbers go up and down. I suppose people get bored a little bit, but yeah, if I can get to 10 million, then it might be full time. Talking about that, big thank you to the members. What is members? Well, it works a bit like a patron. It's all sort of like in-house, really. So if you want to see what that's about, then click on the members button. Doesn't commit you straight away. You can see what it's all about. If I had 1,000 people at least on the bottom tier, then I could do this full time, and God, it would improve. that's for sure. Oh, loads of stuff would happen then. But anyway, I live in a dream world. Unless you're watching this and I'm no longer in a dream world and it's a reality. Right, as I float through shooting stuff, I'd like to do more live streams, to be honest with you. That's what the fun is, but you know. Right, this music's quite generic, isn't it? There's another one blasted, so what we've got about 1, 2, 3, 5 left. Come on Nick, just concentrate, take out these guys. Not to dinner. It's space, we don't know where we are. There's a storyline, we don't know what it is. Yeah, so I'd say bright colours, poor controls, generic music, a system that doesn't quite work. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a sort of game I would have liked if it was like a bonus on a disc with another game. I think a bit like, I suppose, Snake would be. But I had Snake with IK Plus, I think. I don't know how that would, or maybe Stunt Car Racer. It was one of those. So one of those ones where it would be nice to find as an additional game without being the main event, if you know what I mean. It's a good bit of practice before you, a diversion should we say, before you go on to the main event. Whatever the main event would be. What else could I say about this? Well, you've pretty much seen it all, really. Well, I'll just see if I can destroy this remaining fleet. We could pretend that we're defending the Earth, as normally is the case, isn't it? Some aliens come across from 4 galaxies over just to annoy us. They haven't come over to say, what have you got that we ain't got? Shared technology or chocolate? What's that? That sounds quite good. Saloon doors, we ain't got them. That's quite good. We'll take that as well. And what we'll give you in exchange is everlasting life and yes, infinite stuff. But we've got saloon doors, so we're going now. That could happen. If you're an alien in search of the galaxy for saloon doors, then comment in the comment section below. If you don't know what a saloon door is, then Google it. It's a door on a saloon. Like in the old west, those flappy, like mid-doors that are a bit pointless. Anyway, yes, it's a Starfield coming our way, a bit like it was in hyperspace, like in Star Wars. Right, I suppose you can compare this with Elite 1, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you compare this with, to be honest with you, if you compare this with Frontier Elite 2, let's compare it with the best. It's for polygon graphics, it isn't moving too badly, is it? It's quite smooth animation, let's say that about it. Yeah, for the Amiga standard Amiga 500. So these are all polygon things, and they're moving well, so yeah. Frontier Elite 2 for the win, but it does slow down on a normal Amiga. Amiga 1200 is probably best to play it on that one. It's game over again. It's game over, you wally. Yeah, I got on the high score again. You've pretty much seen all the play there. It's a shooter. It's a 3D shooter. It's based on Galaxian. And the controls will take a little bit getting used to. That's pretty much all I can say about the whole thing. Yes. Red alert! Alien Force are ahead. One last go. Don't really deserve it. But let's do a last go, shall we? No, I think I will leave you there, you know, you've seen enough. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. I can't tell you too much more about it. Try and stay in line with the aliens if you can do. Don't crash into them as I just round this off. Yes, I hope you like having a look at that one. That was 3D Galax, published by Gremlin Graphics in 1988. A little bit boring, but, you know, a diversion if you want it. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then by all means put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
1, 2, 3, 5 left. Come on, Nick. Just concentrate. Take out these guys. Not to dinner. It's space. We don't know where we are. There's a storyline. We don't know what it is.